Welcome back to Rastas Realities, where my reality is your reality, and the reality is you are here with me when you could be any other place in the city. This channel contains truths, entertaining truths. Just because it's entertaining doesn't mean that it ain't true. Everything that I talk about is from experience and all things that I have seen in my professional and my personal life. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if the video speaks to you. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go. This topic is one that hits home in various ways, as at least two of the three pertains to me. It seems that the poor, ebony, and the righteous are always suffering, starting from early civilizations, of which documented such travesties in order to teach and reach afar beyond their limitations of time. Why would they document their truths? Simple. Record keeping, to ensure those behind them would see and hear what they endured, as to not repeat said suffering. A guide, map, etc. I'm aware of balance and the importance of it, but suffering aggravates the lives, mind, and soul of the poor, ebony, and the righteous, with the exception of those whom have it coming to themselves. As previously said, there must be balance. In other words, in the words of Tupac, heaven ain't hard to find. But even in that situation, some suffering must commence. Anything worth having will be difficult. Suffering has to occur. That isn't the contested issue. The bothersome part is when the righteous suffers. And even though that is part of the cost of being righteous, others take it to the extreme in order to tear down because they are righteous. The crab in the bucket syndrome, the misery loves company, etc. Now, the suffering of the poor can be viewed as unnecessary, as in some cases it can be helped that they are poor. In some cases, a job or two will solve that particular issue, along with living frugal and practicing temperance in finances. Now, some that have no control in their situation of being poor, such as children, the medically or mentally ill, it is their suffering that bothers me. And for those who bring about that type of destruction of another, you're a complete poop butt. And I do not care who or what you are to me or others. You will have zero chance of causing suffering to anyone close to me, if I can help it. Lastly, the ebony folk. The suffering of these people has been for sport for others for hundreds of years. The bloodletting for entertainment, experiments, etc. is a heinous practice that even other ebony folk has participated in and still do to this day, while taking pleasure in it. You pieces of crap are the disgraces that deserve the suffering of all three aforementioned, combined with a little extra on the side, for the destruction of your own, assisting those who hurt your people for whatever reasons. There isn't any reason to join in the murdering of your own, short of protecting yourself and others. Overall, we are gonna persevere no matter what, as it's the human way to do so. Fact is that even though dinosaurs went extinct for whatever reason, There are still crocodiles and various other species that are still present today, as they have evolved to back my statement of survival. You must work at all times on self, as there are no breaks until death. And even in death, our memories, or memories of us, continue to work because we learn from them, as our ancestors wrote on walls and scrolls, etc., to ensure said survival. The evil intentions of others will always be present, as it provides the balance spoken about earlier. That doesn't mean that we will not build barriers against entities who look to harm us in various ways. Let logic rule, leave the emotional outbursts for fools, for we make a better way to enjoy the brighter days. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know you're listening to Rasta's Cooking in the Kitchen of the Mind, the best hustle, perfecting your grind. Peace to you.